Hey everyone, it's time for another Plan with me. This week I'm planning the week of April 15th to the 21st, which is my birthday week. I'm so excited. Was that a weird song? Yeah, cool. This week I'm using not a birthday kit. Ooh, surprises. This is Adventure from SPC. It is a beautiful photo kit, and I love this kit so much. Oh my goodness. Mostly because that looks exactly like me. Like, maybe you haven't seen me, but that's my haircut. That's the way I style it. Those are my glasses. Like, that's exactly me. But so I was gonna use Man Crush Monday from SPC, which is like it could be a birthday kit, could be just be any celebration kit. But then I got this kit and I was like, oh, I'll save this kit for like a hiking holiday. And then we decided to book because this is Easter weekend, the weekend after my birthday, and the weekend closest to my birthday, so the natural weekend to celebrate is Easter weekend. So my partner has the Friday and Monday off anyway, so we were like, amazing. We booked a trip to go up to the Peak District and do some hiking and walking, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome. So I decided to swap it out and instead to use this kit because it's perfect for like a Peak District holiday, I think. And maybe like the woods, like the level of forestation is a little bit different I've never been to the Peak District, but from the pictures it seems like a little more open and rolling hills rather than foresty, but it was close enough. And because it has this picture, basically it's a picture of me, which is awesome. So yeah, because of those reasons, I decided to use this kit this week instead of a more specifically birthday kit, because why not just use a kit you love, and it's still relevant to the activities of the week. You get it. So this is the ultimate kit. I bought this kit before I had switched to doing white space, so I toyed with the idea of doing no white space this week because I had an ultimate kit. But in the end, I decided to just do white space. I've done white space every other week in this planner except for 1 week, which, except for this week where I did a memory spread because this was the week I was like in hospital and on bed rest. So I couldn't plan. So I did this as a memory spread, and it just kind of made sense because there was not going to be any to-dos or anything like that. It kind of made sense to just do it, no white space. It was like easier. But aside from that week, which is an anomaly anyway, every regularly planned week has been white space. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do white space. I've been loving the white space. I'm going to do it. And yeah, also weirdly, potentially, I'm not going to be doing foil this week because, again, the ultimate kit comes with so much stuff. I just don't want to like pull in and not use the stuff from the kits. I think that makes sense. So, plus, like, there wasn't a clear foil, like, there wasn't an obvious foil to use with this. So, yeah. Anyways, what I am going to do, I'm going to bring in a little bit of foil. Let me show you the kit first, of course. I forgot to do that. You get your little freebie. This was the old freebie with the 4 munchkins from Once More With Love. And then you get your beautiful full boxes. This is a pretty old format by now, but little things, solid washi, and fancy labels, boxes and such things, pattern washi, fancy labels, and headers, full box checklist, which have this gorgeous leaf pattern that I'm not gonna, well, I'll use one in the sidebar, but I wish I was using, but it was just, I mean, yeah, I don't need that much space and everything. It just, it makes sense. Anyways, bottom washi, date covers, cut strips there, extra full box, icons and things like that, functional page, whatever the heck that page is called, and there we go. So let's start with some basics. I am going to use the bottom washi from the kit, which has this beautiful woods, but I'm thinking, again, I haven't made a lot of decisions in advance of this. I've just had like, maybe I'll do this. I do have this sample washi from Simply Yield, I bought it from an Etsy shop that sells samples that now the name of is escaping me, but it's the super dark forest green with gold bows. And I'm thinking of cutting the washi and using that. And I also have my Arctic Paper Studio countdowns that I'm using for my birthday countdown. But those are in light gold, and that they might clash a little bit with that because this is a very hot gold. But I do like to use bows. And it's a kind of a plain washi. Maybe I'll just use it. Yeah, I don't know. I like it, but the light gold and the hot gold is really, I don't know, it's really clashing with my eyeballs for some reason. Usually I don't mind a mixed metal, but in that case it really is. I'm not enjoying that, looking at that. So, okay, I'm just going to do the whole bottom washi strip. And then I will add in the bottom washi my birthday countdowns. Or I'm using them as birthday countdowns, but just generic countdowns from Arctic Paper Studio. Because I think the light gold looks nice with the stuff in this kit. And then, what am I going to use? I've got my flags here to cover up these flags. I pulled in some date numbers. Did I not do that? Nope, apparently not. Here we go. I've got some date numbers from GP Sticker Studio here. These will work. And yeah, let's just do that and then I'll be back. Okay, cool. So I really like how this looks. I am glad I used the full bottom washi. I think it looks nice. So now let's do another round of basics. I'm gonna need my full boxes. I'm gonna need headers, and I pulled in some extra headers because there's only like to do today and little things here. So I am going to use today headers across the top, to do headers across the bottom, and then on top of the full boxes, which are going in the middle, I'm going to use this. It might look kind of black, but it's actually like a really dark brown glitter header, which is from a Hummingbird Planner multicolor sheet. Sometimes I cut them out to stick in with kits, so that's why there's only like 2, but it's like a big whole sheet. And it also happens to be glossy, so it matches. Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to do all of that, and then I'll be back again. Okay, cool. I am loving this so much. This is seriously awesome. So, let's get situated here. I think we're ready. Oh, this looks so good. I think we're ready to go day by day. So, let's do it. All right. So, on Monday is like for a typical day. Okay, there are just so many icons on so many different sheets in this kit that, and I do like pre-plan like what I'm going to use for what. So I just had to go through and pull all the icons from the day. Otherwise it was like going to be too much. So now that I have these, I can think about what boxes and things I want to use for them. So let's see. I think I'm going to take for a workout, maybe like a fancy label. That would be cool, I think. So let me grab a patterned fancy label here and put that right there. I think this header's crooked. Yeah, okay, cool. And then for the meeting in the evening, maybe an appointment label. Yes. Appointment label, cool. So then I can see what I can fit in the middle. Okay. Can I fit a flag? No, these flags are pretty big. I don't think I can fit that. Well, let me try. Nope. Yeah, these are very large flags. Okay. So, all right, let's start with the fancy label here. This is for a workout, so I'm going to put this Munchkin working out from the, I love that sticker, from the freebie. And then I have a script here that I'm going to use. So, yeah, we'll put it right there, I think. So I'm going to take a hexagon to check it off. So what color hexagons do I want to use? Oh, I have this like sage green color. Kind of just looks gray in most lights, but it is actually a green. I'll use that. And then do my workout time script. Perfect. If I didn't say, that's leftover from a GP Sticker Studio kit. And the hexagons are from Peaceful Mind Designs. And then for my meeting in the evening, I just have the alarm clock icon from the kit. Cool. And then, so what are we going to put in here? Would a quarter box fit, actually? I don't know that a quarter box would fit. Oh yeah, no, quarter box totally fits, so we'll use that. So, quarter box, and then I have this, I think I'll put it over here because this looks a little crowded. This bow clip from the kit that has like the pattern on it. I love that. I definitely wanted to make sure I used that. There's also bow clips in all the 4 colors, but I really liked the patterned one. That was my favorite. And then this needs a hexagon. And this doesn't, because I can check off the icon. Cool. So that's my day. And then in the evening, I want to mark 2 TV shows. So I'm just going to use my TV little things here. I'll just use a couple colors that I haven't used in the kit or in the day too much yet. So I have Killing Eve, and then Game of Thrones is back. It's back on Sunday, but we never get a chance to watch it until Monday, really. So, and I don't think it goes on Sky until then anyway. Cool. And then let's see. I have a friend's birthday. There is like a birthday little thing, but I wanted to use an icon in like a little label or something. So, okay, so I do want to fit a bit of a checklist. So I think 3 hearts would work and would suffice for my needs. So I'm going to trim this checklist to, oops, I almost just trimmed it to 2 because I wasn't paying attention. Cool. So, okay. So I got my 3 heart checklist, and then I think I can fit like a skinny appointment label for the birthday. I have these colors. I'll just use this. This is the only color not used in the bottom anyway, so it actually makes sense. So I'm going to flip it just so that the icons aren't so crowded, and just give myself like a little more white space down there. And then I'm going to put this present icon, and this is for, it is my good friend Hannah's birthday. Great. So we fit everything down there and a little checklist. So I don't have anything to put in there at the moment, but I'm sure I'll come up with some stuff. Cool. So Tuesday, I've got nothing down here as currently planned. So I'm just going to put a full checklist. And then there we go. I kind of wish that wasn't down there. But you know what always happens? Well, maybe I should preempt it, actually. Basically, what always happens is I end up undoing my Tuesday checklist. I never have any to-dos on Tuesday because Tuesday doesn't have any TV shows usually. It doesn't have any regularly recurring to-dos, which most days do. I think pretty much every day actually has a recurring to-do, except Monday and Tuesday, and Monday pretty much always has like a TV show or something. So what always ends up happening, though, is I undo my, for example, here, I put a full checklist, I undid it, cut it down in half, and because I had a bigger to-do to put in there, that always happens. So why don't I preempt that by putting in a squared off box for a large to-do, because it literally always happens. And then cut this right down to 3. Where'd my scissors go? Here we go. And then we can see what comes up. Yeah, because visually I like that way better, which is why I usually end up doing it. And then, I use more of my icons. I use more of my half boxes. It just always ends up happening. So let's just, embrace that's going to happen. But that'll all be blank for now because I don't know what any of those to-dos might be. But up here, I am going to take a half box. I think because I put a pattern one in the to-do section, I'll take a solid one. And I will take a piece of pattern washi though. How about that? Just like some bark. Yeah, here we go. And I can put this kind of low, just to take up like a little more space. And that is for going to the library. So this is all wishful thinking right now. My week might get messed up. Basically, I might have to go back into hospital for a procedure. Hopefully, I should be done and dusted and home by the time this week even starts, and this week will be perfectly according to plan. But it might be getting messed up. More than likely, it's the current week that'll get messed up, but whatever. We're still going to plan like everything's normal, and then, we'll break out the undo if we have to. But yeah, that's for the British Library. That's my Hummingbird Planner Custom British Library script. And what was I going to use for that? I think I was going to use... Oh yeah, here we go. I was going to use this laptop from the deco sheet. This like bow laptop. Yeah, that works. And then that will need a hexagon. Maybe a large one, just because it's like a larger box and stuff. This should be the same color. Yeah, here we go. On my large multicolor sheet. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, cool. So that's for the library. And then I also want to do some reading. So let's see. I mean, there are book labels. Okay, there's a book icon, but there also are like just book labels. What do I want to do? I don't want to do the dark green because the dark green half box is right there. And I don't think I want to do the light green because that's right there, but then all the colors are kind of in the vicinity. So, maybe I will just use this. Is that easier? I don't know. Maybe I want to use... No, this isn't going to fit. I keep wanting to use my flags, but they're not going to fit. No, they're so big. What other options do I have? I think let's just use this appointment label. Oh no, then it's like 2 appointment labels next to each other. Oh my goodness. So indecisive. Make a decision. Okay. My decision is I'm going to use the book icon. And I'm going to use a pattern fancy label. There we go. Okay. Decision made. Because then I don't have to worry about like which color is too close to which colors because it's patterned. So there we go. Pattern fancy label. Plus the pattern fancy labels are my favorite. So there we go. I'm going to put the book icon in there. And then I pulled in my custom Hummingbird Planner read script. So I'm going to use that. Awesome. So moving on to Wednesday. Okay, like I did on Monday, I just really quickly went and grabbed the icons that I'm going to use on this day for ease. So in my actual day, do I want to start here or do I want to start maybe in the to-do section because there's like a lot down there? And maybe something would get moved up. Yeah, okay, we're going to start here because maybe something will get moved to the today section if we can't fit everything. So let's start down here. So I have a Grays box coming. And I mean, I have like packaged little things I could use, but I don't know, those aren't as fun. So I'm going to take like a more interesting label like this one. It has like the glitter stroke, but it's still pretty small. And put this package, cover that bow with this like package icon that comes in the kit. And I'm going to add a hexagon because I don't like to check off functional deco. So we shall just add that there. Great, so that's for my Grays box coming in. And then I've got 4 to-dos. So, okay, we can do this. Yeah. This is going to go on one, yeah, and then, okay. Yes. So, one to-do is going to get put, like, separate from the other ones. So, I'm going to take a solid fancy label. Whoa, what color checklist is it going to be? It's going to be that color. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Take a solid. No, it's not going to be that color. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the next color? If it was this and this, it's going to be dark green. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to take this solid fancy label, and then I'm going to take a checklist. I'm going to cut it right down to 3 again. I like these 3 heart checklists going all the way across. It's kind of a nice matchy thing. So let's see. We got our checklist. And then, which one am I going to put in the fancy label? I think I'll put laundry, because laundry is like a bigger deal. It takes longer and everything than most other to-dos. So I'm going to put this laundry icon from the kit and a hexagon. I love these like functional deco icons that are in like the patterns of the kit, or in this case the photos. I love those so much, so I'm gonna try and use those heavily. So that's for laundry. And then I also need to post my end of week spread, so I'm gonna put, or my midweek spread rather. And so I'm gonna put the Instagram icon that comes with the kit across from one of the hearts. And then I also need to edit my plan with me that I'll be filming that day. So I'm going to put my Hummingbird Planner edit script. This one's not custom. This just sells in the shop. Across from that heart. And then I need to do my nails. So I'm going to take this smaller nail icon and cover up the first heart, or put it over here. I think I'll cover up the first heart just to like have different stuff going on. Okay, cool. So we fit everything down there. That's awesome. Which means we're not going to be having too much trouble up here. So let us start with, Oh my goodness, so many ways to mark things. What are we gonna do? I mean, I could do a fancy label, or I don't want to do that appointment label because it's the same color, so I think a fancy label for filming totally works. So I think a patterned one or a solid one. Let's do a patterned one. Why not? So, or actually, let's do solid because the two patterns that are left are full boxes that are in this part of the week. So let's do a solid actually. So let's take this color, I think, and I'm gonna use this film slate icon from the kit and my Hummingbird Planner film script. And then I also want to do a workout. So what do I want to use for that? And then the last thing is working from home as well. So I will consider that. I think a quarter box for working from home would work. Yeah, that's what I used on Monday. So let's do a matchy thing. I'm going to take a quarter box with a little bit of washi. Which one do I want to use? Maybe like the plant. Not as much as I'll use a smaller piece than I used on. Yeah, cool. And then, that'll work. I can just squeeze something in there. So I'm going to take this bow clip from the kit. So this is just one of the solid color ones. And it's going to need a hexagon. And then for the workout, I mean, I have, you know what? I forgot about this. I have these, I have just solid washi. And I am using a script, so yeah, maybe just take or maybe the light green. Yeah, maybe light green. Just use this kind of as a label. And I can put the, that's the barbell from the kit. And then I have another workout time script left over from another GP Sticker Studio kit. And then I can put a hexagon, kind of similar to what I did on Monday. Yeah, that totally works. Okay, we fit everything on Wednesday. I thought it was going to be a problem, but it turned out to be fine. So now on to the big day itself, my birthday. Let's see. I think I'm going to pull my icons again so that I can get organized. Okay, so let's start with the today section, I guess. So I want to mark this my birthday. And then my only plan for my birthday is to take myself out to lunch, which I do every year on my birthday. But it's going to be a pretty chill day because literally the next day, pretty early in the morning, we're leaving for a trip that's to celebrate my birthday. So really, my actual birthday, I'm not going to be doing much. But I always do that. I always take myself out to lunch as a little nice birthday treat. So I think I can take up most of the day with just marking that it's my birthday. So let's take a beautiful half box and a piece of washi. And that's going to be for marking my birthday. So I pulled in from the freebie the I think it's called the Fangirl Munchkin, but just the one with hearts and being oh my god, which can be used for any excited thing. So I'll just put that I'm turning 26 on this day. And then I want to mark taking myself out to lunch. So maybe a quarter box for that, or I could use an appointment label. I feel like there's a lot of space there, but that's all right. I'll just do, well, if I do a quarter box, it'd be less space. But do I like how that looks? Let's see. Because I can put more washi and put it up there. Yeah, let's just do that. I think that's better, probably, maybe. So I'll take a little patterned washi, since this is a solid box, switch it up. And just take a little bit of brick. Or that's the same photo as that, I think, so maybe not that, as the full box underneath it. So maybe a little pine tree thingies, pine bows. Boughs. Okay. And then I've got this utensils, icons, mark going out to lunch. I usually go to Oaxaca. That's my usual birthday lunch spot. And I drink hella horchata. Cool, so that's that. And then I've got a fair few things to put down here. So, all right. So I think I want to put just another 3-heart checklist, actually, just because I'm liking how these are looking, where it's like, where they're all kind of matching up. So, and then let's see how we're gonna do this stuff. So I mean, I definitely want to have a nice bath in the evening. So I think marking like maybe that, and then could I fit an appointment label and a fancy label? No, not really. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, I'm not sure because I don't really have another thing to put in there. I could put a to do, like separate it out in there, but I'm kind of leaning towards not doing that because it is my birthday. I feel like maybe will do something else, and I was thinking of like maybe, making a time to like call my family back home, and maybe I want to mark that. So I do kind of want to put something else, or have like room to put something else in there. So actually, I'm not gonna take that color fancy label. I'm gonna take this small thingy-majig down here, like I did on Wednesday, because I know that fits. And then I'll just take this color fancy label. And then, yeah, I'm gonna put this, or do we want to do the big one and then this small one? Let's just do the small one on Saturday. Okay, so I'm gonna switch that. So I'm gonna take the larger face mask icon instead, just because it'll fit in that space better. I was gonna use that for the day I'm actually doing a face mask, but we'll do it here. So I'm gonna switch it, and that's for having a bath, and I have my custom hummingbird planner bath script. So that works out. And then do I want to just put the phone icon? I think that's what I'll probably do. So I think I'll take, I could just do the small phone icon. Oh, that matches though. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put this phone from the Functional Deco, and I'm going to put that as calling my family members, my assorted family members, because I do usually try and do that, or well, they usually call me on my birthday. So I'll put that in there. Cool. And then I want to back up my files on this day. So, and then I have to upload my plans. So let's see. So I have my Hummingbird Planner upload script. I think I'll put that down here for that. And then I want to back up my files. So I'll put this across. That's just from the kit, of course, because we're leaving on Friday. So Thursday's the last day. I mean, I probably will do a bit of work on my birthday. I know it's my birthday, but I'll do a little bit. And then I'll back up my files of whatever I was working on Thursday before we leave on Friday, because I won't really get a chance to do it on Friday. And then this one is going to be for folding laundry. So I'll just leave that blank because I don't have another icon for that. And yeah, cool. So I think I explained all that, and that is Thursday done. So that's exciting. Moving on to Friday, I am going to, I'm going to get my icons situated again, but first thing I'm gonna put is my it is Good Friday. So I have this in a gold color, but it's not a super brassy gold. I think it's regular gold, but it's not very brassy, so it doesn't clash, plus it's far enough away from the countdowns. But that is from the Ginger Cat Co. So I'm just gonna put that on top of Friday, and while I'm here I'll put Easter as well, why not? So I have Easter Sunday as well, so I'm gonna put both of those above their respective day. Oops, that's hanging off a little bit. Didn't realize. It's a very long sticker. So I'll just trim that there, and then there we go. Cool. So we got our holidays up there. Then let me get situated for Friday. Okay, I think we're good to go here. So let's see. We are starting with the train there. And then I want to let's start with maybe a fancy label. Am I using up all my fancy labels? Oh no, I have a few left. Okay. So I'm going to take a fancy label. Oh, that one's right there. So just kidding. Maybe a solid one actually to start with. I might use 2 on this day. What color is it? It's a color I'm using a lot on this day, so maybe not that one. So process of elimination, we're using this one. Okay. I'm always trying to like balance not putting things too close to each other, but sometimes, you just gotta do the best thing. So there we go. I think that's fine. So that is for the train to the Peak District. So I'm going to use the alarm clock. So that's just good for anything miscellaneous that's like at a specific time. For getting the train there, we're actually getting 2 trains, but I didn't want to pull in my train trackers and then take up so much space with like 2 train trackers and stuff. It's fine. I have the details on my phone. I don't really need them. So in my planner, because I won't be like actually referencing my planner when we're traveling, if that makes sense. So that's why I kind of decided to not put in like the specifics of the train journey. I'm just going to write trains there. And then we're going to have lunch when we arrive. We're going to check into the hotel, but or like the inn that we're staying in, but I don't think I'm going to mark that. Cuz I got to pick and choose what I'm going to mark, so I can't put everything. Yeah, I'm going to take a little thing, but it's going this way, so I'm going to take this like fast food icon, and that's going to be for lunch. And then dinner, similarly, I'm going to put this little thing here and just put the utensils icon. And then, yeah, cool. So then it's just about marking the hike. So we're going to go on a shorter hike on Friday when we arrive, just like a little nice warm-up hike. So I think probably the only thing I can squeeze in there is a fancy label. So besides a little thing, but there's like a lot of little things there already. So yeah, let's just do that. The icon I'm using is the same color as the last solid fancy label, but I think that's probably the only option. Unless, actually, this appointment label does kind of fit. So I'm going to put that in there. There we go. And then I'm going to put the, this like running person icon from the kit to mark the hike that we're going on Friday. Cool. So we fit everything in there. I don't think it looks too crowded. And then let's see, down here, I've got a TV show that we'll probably watch like in our hotel room when we get home. So we've got Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So this TV for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And then it's my brother-in-law's birthday. And I have one to do. So maybe if I take this appointment label, then we can cut a checklist down to 3 again, like we've been doing. And then, oh, it's the same color. That's all right. We'll live. And then I've got this present icon. Should I flip those? Yeah. Ooh. Saved it just in time before I would have needed to get the undo out, I think. So I'm going to flip it around here. And yeah, this is for my brother-in-law's birthday. That's all from the kit. So, okay, cool. And then the only to-do that I have written down is clearing my emails. So I figured that's one that I don't need to move to another day because we'll be on like a couple trains and it's something I can do really easily on the train. So maybe I'll just put this envelope mail icon across from the first heart of the checklist. And then that's it for Friday. Cool. So moving on to Saturday, let's start with a nice half box. We haven't been using our half boxes, so I haven't used any patterned. Oh no, I used one patterned half box. Okay, I was like, oh no. So let's use one of these here. Just a little piece of washi, I think. And yeah, I'm loving how this spread is turning out. I think with all these dark colors, I think white space really was the right call. So I'm glad I did that. So yeah, so this half box, I don't think I said, is for the big hike that we're doing on Saturday. So Saturday, like pretty much all day, we're going to be doing this big hike that's there. And so for that, I thought I would pull in, I haven't really pulled in many stickers, just a few scripts really. So I thought I would pull in this emoji because I love this emoji. And it's just one of my favorite ones, this hiking emoji. It's from the camping sheet. I wish they'd, I've requested it before, so, but, you know, Helen has so many requests. But just a hiking sheet, because I don't go camping as often, and there's stickers on that sheet like an RV and a tent that I wouldn't use as much, but hiking stickers I would use all the time. So I love that one, and that's just more a special way of marking it. So that's the big hike, and then when we get back, we're gonna be having a nice dinner. So what do you want to do? I could do a quarter box for that, or I think maybe a quarter box is the best way to go. Yeah, I think so. So just gonna take a piece of washi. And this quarter box, and that is going to be for dinner on Saturday. So I'm going to use this clinking glasses because it's like a celebratory dinner. I'll probably count that as like my birthday dinner. And then let's see, I don't really have anything to put in here. I was thinking of not putting a checklist. This is the day that I don't have the second color of, so that's the other reason I was thinking of not doing a checklist, because I changed the color order just to one that I liked a little bit better, that split up the greens and split up the dark and light colors. Yeah, it means I don't have a checklist in the correct color for this day, so I was thinking of skipping it, because I won't really be able to do a lot that day, because we'll pretty much just be hiking. So, what do we want to do about that? I think the one thing in the evening I want to do a face mask, so I do have that as a to-do. I think I'll just take a skinny appointment label, actually, for that, and put the small face mask icon, the one I didn't use earlier, here. And then I think I'll leave this bit blank, because I really don't have anything to put in there right now, and I'm sure I can come up with some stuff, like, as it gets closer to, but, oh, you know something I could do, actually, is I totally forgot to put in my pre-planner packing, which I did actually realize before I started filming, but then immediately forgot when I started filming. So obviously packing is not gonna fit on Thursday, because that's full of to-dos. That could have been what went there. Oops. Actually, can I can undo it. I think it'll come up. Is it going to come up? Yeah, it's going to come up. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take up that phone. I'm going to put this suitcase, and that's going to be for packing. There we go. Done. And then I can put, I like to put packing twice usually, so I put, packing. So the main packing will happen on Thursday, and then Friday morning, I do the last minute packing where I pack, my toiletries and stuff that I needed to use the morning of to get ready. But I can just write that in my to-do list for Friday, maybe without an icon specifically, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to leave this blank. I'm sure, big to-dos will come up that I can think of and stick in there, but I just haven't thought of as of yet. So, cool. So we'll move on to Sunday then. Okay, so let's start with the today section, I guess? Yeah. So we are going to do another small hike before we leave. I think I'm just going to take a little thing to mark that, maybe. What do I have to put? I have to put hiking, getting the I literally only have to put 2 things. Okay. Oh, no, lunch. And then, okay, 3 things. Okay. So we're actually going to have lunch first. So I'm going to take my last patterned fancy label. I ended up spreading them out throughout the week pretty well, I think. And I'm going to put this icon, this fast food icon, for lunch. So we are going to fuel up with a lunch first. And then we're going to go on a final hike, and then we're going to get the train home. So I'm out of quarter boxes, which I would have liked to use for the train home. I can use an appointment label for the train home. Why not? What do I use for the train there? I use fancy label. That's fine. So, yeah. Appointment label for the train home, which I'm just going to use this house icon. Again, I have train stickers, but the colors in this kit were really specific, so I wanted to mostly stick to the kit. So hence, using more ambiguous stickers for things. But it still makes sense. So that's for the train's plural home. And then for the final hike, let's see. I only have a small icon. Was thinking a little thing, but then that's a lot of white space there. I could spread them out a little more, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'll just put lunch a little lower. Just to spread out the white space. Maybe that was too much spread. I don't know. We'll see in a second. No, I think that's fine. because little things are very, very skinny. So yeah, okay. So lunch, train home, and then a quick hike to enjoy the scene. Well, so we'll just like store our luggage when we check out and enjoy a quick hike. So I'm just using the same running sticker I used on Friday, just the small version. And that's our day. And then, so we get back, and then I've got a bit of stuff to put in here. So a lot of my to-dos that I would normally do on Sunday, I have moved. Not a lot, just one. Wait, two? Oh, of course. Okay. So 2 of them got moved. Face mask got moved to Saturday because I can bring my face mask with me and do it at the inn, and that would be nice. Whereas we get back late Sunday, so I probably won't want to do it. Do a lot of stuff then. And then receipts, I moved to Monday of the following week because we won't have done our big food shop for the week. But since my partner's off on Monday, we're going to do it then. And it's just better to do the receipts when I have the big receipt of the week, which is our big food shop. So yeah, those 2 have been moved. Of my usual to do. So I have a little more flexibility. So let's see. I do have a film clapper little thing. So I'm going to use that for my plan with me going live. And then it is a friend's birthday. So I think I'm going to take my absolute last fancy label. And I just picked this bow because it could be like a bow on a present. Was what I was thinking, and I'm out of present icons because I have so many birthdays this week. So that's for my friend Sid's birthday. And then I only have 2 to-dos that I know about, but I could probably just put a 3-heart checklist again. So the correct color in the order would be dark green. And I can move this up a little bit then, so I can move it more in line with like that stuff. Cool. So 3 hearts on the checklist. And I don't know why I just started in my head singing Football's Coming Home. I think it's because I said 3 something on the something. I was thinking of 3 lions on the shirt. I'm not going to sing it for you right now, so don't get too excited. And then I'm going to put this camera across from one of the hearts for posting my end of week spread. And then journaling I'm still going to do when I get home. And then I've got a blank to do. I can probably do that like unpacking if I want to do that. But or I could put it as packing and I could be a to-do for the morning. Maybe I will do that. I do have this like, this is obviously like a shopping bag, but I feel like it could work for packing. Do I want to do that? I don't know. It's not like I actually need to remember. I need to remember to pack, but I don't actually need to remember to, like, I need to remember to pack before we go on a trip, but I don't actually need to remember to pack when we leave a trip because when you're leaving, you just do that anyway. So I'll hold off on that because I didn't necessarily like how it looked. So, yeah, cool. So I do have so much blank space here, but like something will get put in there, don't worry. So onto the sidebar. Let's get ourselves organized here because my little area is a mess. Okay. Let's get situated. Okay. So I have, where are my headers? Here we go. Which headers do I have? I have this week. I think I will use this week. And then I want to mix up the colors I'm using. So what color are my habit trackers? Probably work or school. So, if I want to match I could do school with a similar, and then I could do to-do. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So I'm going to kind of match my headers to the things that they're the header of. So I'm going to do it this week to start it off with. And then I've got these 2 habit trackers. Oh, but then one color will come up twice. Yeah, then one color will come up twice in the sidebar, and one color won't show up in the sidebar at all. So that's something to think about. Actually, no, it's an easy fix. I'll just use a different header. Or maybe I don't want to use the brown in the sidebar because the brown isn't my favorite color. Although the brown checklist is really ombre, so it's not so dark. Okay, there we go. We'll just change headers. Problem solved. So, okay, then school header. Because, like, the stuff I do at this point is really blurring the lines between, like, work and school. Because it's like, I've sort of finished doing school stuff, but, like, it's kind of related to my PhD. Like, a lot of the stuff that I put in this weekly ombre is, like, you know, working on my book, edits for my book, or, which is sort of tangentially related. I don't know. But school makes enough sense. And then I'll do important instead of to do, just so that I can use the brown, and then all the colors are represented in the sidebar. So I'll just do this for miscellaneous stuff during the week, and then I've got tons of options for washi. I think I'll just match the bottom washi and use one of these from that sheet. And there we go. Oh, you can't see, but there we go. Cool. That was easy. And I don't have anything, I don't have anything specific to put in the sidebar checklist currently, but that always gets filled up. So I think we're ready to zoom out. And I do want to do a little bit of deco this week because I like these, especially since we did white space and it's not like too dark and too much. I like these little cutout bits that you get with the kit. So you get triangle-ish shapes, like rounded triangles there, and you get circles here. I think I'm going to scatter these around the top. Okay, so in the end I decided to just go for the triangles. Like once I started putting them down, I was like, oh, there's plenty here to decorate the top with just the triangles, and I'll use maybe the circles in my memory spread. So yeah, this is the finished spread. We can do a wiggle for the teeny tiny bits of foil, but I'm happy I didn't use foil this week. I think this kit looks great without it. It's just like, I don't know, just like making like the naturalness of it shine. Can't really explain it, but aesthetically it just made sense to me to not use too much foil this week. So yeah, I really like how it turned out. And let's see what we have left. There's obviously going to be a ton left over, but I am going to use all of these leftovers in my personal rings, which is my memory planner. So I'll have a matching memory spread for my birthday. And then there will be even more leftover after that, but I always save all my leftovers and try and use them. Or destash them. So yeah, in no particular order, I have a couple of munchkins left on that freebie. I've got loads left here. A lot of, like, these might get used throughout the week, but a lot of this stuff will get used in my memory planner. Could be said for every page. Again, whoops, this one's not sticking very well. I've got one of those, like, square half boxes. Oops, again, I'm gonna try to put this back where it was. Yeah. Hopefully that'll be all right. Yeah, loads of icons, the circles, and square out box. Oh, and the payday, because I didn't have payday this week. I've got some flags, one checklist, mini icons, 3-heart checklist, and a weekly ombre. I've got a few cut strips of washi on this page. I've got loads of little things and solid washi on this page. I've got one, full box on this page. I've got loads of patterns washi and headers. I've got a few half boxes, the bill dues, and those reading labels, and I've got most of my ombre heart checklist. So yes, you get so much with this kit. But I'm loving how my birthday week turned out. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and please, please, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.